Alumni.
Yes, see, the female sororities are alumni.
Okay.
The males are alumni.
All right. And I pledged Me Find Me when I was in college. And that's why I don't know You Find You when you talk about this by that.
It's okay.
But that's good. Yeah, but you know, the sororities and fraternities in our community, all over the country, what's it called? The D9 or
D9.
yeah, do fantastic things in our community all the time.
Absolutely.
Of course, it's about camaraderie. You know, when you're on campus and you're spreading. Now, this is the alumni chapter.
Yes, sir.
Alumni chapter.
So that means that now, did you guys pledge when you were undergraduates, or is everybody postgraduate?
I pledged undergraduate at Fayetteville State.
Fayetteville State.
I am a graduate chapter here at Fayetteville Alumni chapter.
Okay.
And I did undergrad at UNC Chapel Hill.
All right. So here we are all together, and I want you to know that it's Hawaiian Shirt Friday. I didn't tell you all that because I knew y'all were going to come up here with all this red and white stuff on and all these logos and everything. So unless you have a Hawaiian shirt with a logo on it,
Right.
you weren't going to wear it. You weren't going to come in here. No, you're going to come
But
in.
you have the right color.
But, and that's the only
absolutely
reason
do.
I wore this. I told Vic. Vic said, "Oh, you got red and white on." I said, "Delta's coming in here." my daughter Angela's a Delta.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a
we
principal.
love Angela.
Yeah, she starts throwing the gang signs up at me like this. Yeah,
It is
when y'all
not a
get
gang
together,
sign.
y'all do the thing like that with the people.
We
No,
don't do that.
no.
I put up the AKA sign up here, and it was about to be a revolt.
But we still love our sisters.
Right.
Sure you do.
We
Well,
love
it
our
goes back to
sisters.
what we said about the D9s. Everyone has their own way of doing things in the community, and you're here to share a special program that you have going on. When is the actual? Well, Madam President, you tell me about it.
So we will be holding Crimson Trails on September the 12th at the Mosley Ranch in Linden. So TAMU and I had a conversation about doing something around our chapter anniversary. Our chapter was chartered here in Fayetteville on September 12th, 1953. So we thought it would be fitting to do a celebration this year with the community to celebrate being in existence for 73 years.
All right, and what will the celebration entail?
So we're gonna have a lot of fun out at the ranch.
Right. Number one.
At the ranch. But in addition to that, we are going to be collecting school supplies, not for students, but for teachers. We want the focus to be on teachers because we know that teachers give so much to our students. And this time we want the focus to be on them.
Correct.
Well, and I was talking about them. Bring all of us on camera right now. Everybody's on camera, so y'all straighten up. The thing about this is it is amazing in 2026 that we're still talking about the fact that teachers are spending money out of their pockets in order to get their classrooms ready and make things right. You would think, and I always say this, and a lot of folks say, "Oh, here he goes again," that all the money that has been collected at the lottery, including I didn't put kids through college about as much money I'd probably play in the lottery, that you would think that there would be not an educational need at all. But I think the way it was designed, it was maybe for the construction of buildings and things like that, as opposed to teacher salary
Right.
and supplies.
Right.
Maybe we need to rethink that.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. What is your TAMU?
TAMU.
What is your role in all this?
Well, what it is, my role is we have a committee. I'm on the fundraising. I'm a tri-chair on the fundraising committee in the Fayetteville Alumni chapter. And what my role is, we've created a committee. What I do is ensure that Crimson Trails is, like our president, Madam President says, fun, but also it meets the requirements of what we do about sisterhood and service. Our ultimate goal is to ensure that we provide that missing piece for our teachers. Whether it's a teacher that has been moved or a teacher has been recently hired, I have spoken with my friends, acquaintances, people that I see in the community, they all say they've been moved, they've been changed in some way for the good, sometimes for the bad, but ultimately what we say is we're here to support our teachers, and we need to make sure our teachers get the supplies. So that's my main role in handling this, is to make sure this becomes our service project to meet our initiatives, but also to serve the community in Linden. We don't get out there a lot sometimes. It's just, sometimes focus is really close on Fayetteville, but in the Linden community, we want to make sure they know we are there for them. So my role is to make sure I set up the DJ, make sure we're going to have fun, but it's also to do what we need to in the community.
Okay, and Barbara, we're going to give you a speaking spot as well. Turn that mic over there. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great.
Now, are you a teacher or by
I am
any of you?
I'm a retired school counselor.
Counselor? Anybody
Yes.
else? Teacher, educator at all?
I was for about a year.
Okay. All right.
Well, I tell you, teachers are the hardest
Yes.
working people
Yes.
on this planet. They don't get paid for the work that they do. And I found that out.
Well, and the bottom line is the bottom line. You got to eat.
Right.
And you would think that they are taking care of our most precious commodity, our kids.
Yes.
And they're the ones that are training them to become whatever they're going to be. And there are some countries that pay teachers really, really well. And those students do really, really well. But education isn't necessarily always just about money.
Right.
It is about commitment, and that's what you're talking about, man. The commitment that our teachers have. I'll give you a perfect example. No, go ahead.
I was
Barbara, you
just
got
going
the
to
mic.
say,
Go
one
ahead.
of the things that we do is celebrate our teachers every day, every year, and it's our responsibility to give them the support that they need in spite of the lack that may exist.
Well, the thing is, I was going to share the story. My kids went to E.E. Smith, and my wife and I at the time had the financial wherewithal to send them to Fayetteville Academy if we wanted to. And it was during the time when Judge Manning was getting ready to shut down E.E. Smith because of, I don't know if you remember that time. Were you
Yes.
guys here when that happened?
Yes.
And so they're working really hard. My wife at the time, Linda, and I looked at it and we said, well, do we want to keep them there or what do we want to do? And we said, well, Linda was a Val at E.E. Smith. Our daughter Shelby was a Val at E.E. Smith.
Right.
And so it was back to back type thing. And we said that the school is not the building. The school is the teachers.
Right.
And they have a fantastic faculty there.
Absolutely.
And so my demand as a parent was, kids, you don't have to worry about Nintendos. You don't have to worry about food. You don't have to worry about clothes. Your responsibility as my child is to do the best you can in school.
Right.
And I'm not looking for all A's or anything, but give it the best shot that you can.
Absolutely.
And so I'm going to give you the resources for you to make sure you can do the best you can while you're at school. And my only requirement is that you take all advanced placement courses. Now,
Absolutely.
So now you're going to put the commitment in and let's do it.
Right.
It just seemed like there were two different schools there. There were students who wanted to be and students who didn't. And I think that's the case just about everywhere.
Right.
You've got kids who want to really do well. And so we have to make it, do all we can to make being smart cool. Because
Right.
that was not the case. And so you have smart kids who are not doing as well as they could just because it's not cool.
Right.
Exactly.
So
And
Yeah.
it's funny, you can say that. We can piggyback with that also and apply it to our teachers in the saying we want to give them everything they can so they can be the best. Because being an educator is hard in this, dynamic. We just saw a couple of while ago the fight that went on at the school. Those schools and those teachers are impacted in a way that we sometimes don't think about when they have to experience that. So if we can do what we can to make it easier for them to not think about supplies, not think about where am I going to get the money to help support this child who needs assistance, that's what we're here for. That's our ultimate goal, like you say.
All right, we got a lot of time to talk here, so we're going to take a little break real quick. We've got members of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Make the sound. I knew the sound was.
Alumni chapter.
I knew the sound was going to come.
It's coming.
What's your stroll song? What's the one?
Candy.
There it is. Dun,
You go ahead and play it.
Look, if I
Yes.
play that, get that ready. So when we get ready for them to leave, they can stroll on out of
Come
here.
on, man,
And
drop that beat, right?
Yes, right. Anyway, we're going to come back with you in just a few seconds. We're going to take a break real quick. And we've got local weather right now with CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsane.
Today we'll have a blend of sunshine and clouds with a high of 89. Thunderstorms arrive this afternoon, bringing gusty winds and heavy rain, and then the rain and storms will continue overnight with a low of 72. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with off and on rain and storms and a high of 87, and Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 91. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Rachel, thank you so much. We've got 78 degrees in Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also in Godwin. You're listening to News Talk 640 with WFNC.
Ritchie Law Firm Injury Lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Bass Air Conditioning, the name you trust for heating and air.
If your HVAC or plumbing isn't doing its job, why DIY when you've got a guy? For a limited time, get $75 off repair or service, plus great rebates and low monthly payment options on new HVAC systems and water heaters. We also have free estimates, second opinions, and fast installs too. Visit us online at bass-air.com.
Bass Air Conditioning, we're your comfort guys.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong?
I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code GAIN to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code GAIN to borrow up to $10,000. Use code GAIN to borrow up to $10,000.
I can't believe it.
What's she talking about?
Her birthday party.
We had so much fun.
But her party was last weekend?
I know. She hasn't stopped talking about it yet.
All my friends are still talking about it.
I'd say that party was a winner.
I'd say so.
Black Ops Gel Blasting, paintballing for your little ones. Schedule a gel blast party for your next birthday and the memories will last. Your little ones will feel like real paintballers with no mess. Perfect for 4 to 12-year-olds. Black Ops Gel Blasting parties. Find out more at blackopspaintball.org.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong?
I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code GAIN to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code GAIN to borrow up to $10,000. Use code GAIN to borrow up to $10,000.
Good Morning Fayetteville with Gilbert Bays on WFNC.
News Talk 640 WFNC. Get rid of that music, or these women will not be heard in Japan.
Done.
Look at the Queen. The Queen's, y'all know Dominique? Yeah. She comes flying through doing her thing.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're here with Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated Alumni Chapter.
Fayetteville.
Oh, my
Alumni
gosh.
Chapter.
Woo. But you're here doing great things, and we wanted to make sure folks are aware. The event that you actually have is going to be taking place in September. If you're just joining us on our podcast on my YouTube channel and also my Facebook page, these women are putting together an event that's going to celebrate teachers. The way the press release, or maybe I got the wrong information, this is not for students. This is for teachers, the supplies that you're collecting.
That's correct.
Madam President, give us an idea of what type of things you're collecting and what can people do to help out.
Well, we are asking folks to give the items that are important to teachers. There are, of course, the supplies that they need for their classrooms, like markers, dry erasers, the markers that you use on dry erase boards. Throw in some Bath and Body Works for them too. We all love Bath and Body Works. So something, for them as far as self-care. Anything that you think that a teacher would need for her classroom. We don't want to limit to what we would like for folks to give, but anything that will make that teacher's job easier so that she can focus on helping the student learn.
Well, a lot of these teachers are going out spending their own money on getting exactly what you're talking about. And I don't know if we still have the school resource store. There was one that used to be on Robinson Street.
I don't know that that's
I
still
have not seen
there.
it.
Yeah, no,
By Harris Teeter.
yeah, but the one we were talking about was that building was right there. It said school supplies.
Right.
And they moved, so they're still open, but they're around somewhere.
Harris Teeter.
So if you want, and you're not a teacher, you could go to that facility, or you can go to Walmart, wherever you want, and purchase some things. And then if people do that, how can they get these supplies to you?
Well, there's an address that we're dropping them off. It's at 2935 Breezewood Avenue, Suite 103. It's the location of Second Chance Counseling Services. They are collecting the supplies there. You can drop them off. It's from 9 until 3. Second Chance Counseling Services, if you want, Google it, but it's 2935 Breezewood Avenue, Suite 103. And you take the supplies in there, someone's there, they're going to grab it, collect it, thank you with everything that we have because we really appreciate it.
Now, are you starting to see supplies come in that people are aware from the efforts you've done so far?
Actually, not yet, because we wanted this to be the big push for it, because our chapter is very well versed in rising to the occasion. Our sisters have that. That's something that we don't worry about at all. Just from the internal, we will absolutely have support. But we wanted to make sure we get out to community, because make them feel a part of this. And it is for them. It's a celebration for the community to show for 73 years we've been here in the community doing the work, and we want them to celebrate with us and help support in this project.
And I mentioned before the break, and the way the radio works, some people were in their cars, some people were just getting in, or listening, or just tuning in. Your organization is doing an awful lot for the Linden community as well. But talk about the event and what's going to happen in September when you head out that way.
Okay, so this is about, like our president said, this is about fun. This is September 12th. We'll be out at the Mosley Ranch. I'm not sure if a lot of people know. You see everyone doing line dances, the new field party line dances, trail ride line dances. This is what this is. This is a field party set to celebrate all we've done for 73 years. It's going to be a DJ, music, line dancing, contest for best dress. We're going to have sack races. We're going to have a mechanical bull. So it's all about celebrating. And at the end, to top it all off, we're going to have a bonfire out at the Mosley Ranch in Linden. It's a beautiful ranch.
And lots of food. Lots of food.
Lots of food. That, and all of a sudden Vic woke up because you said lots of food. He was in there snoozing a little bit. He said, lots of food. He did like this. But that's always a draw for a lot of folks. And are you dressing up in trail attire, cowboy hats, and all that?
That's it. We want you to come out any way you want. It's about you come as you want, but we also want you to come. If you can, put on the boots, the hats, the trail ride, the skirts, everything that they do, the tank tops. Let's make it fun.
Well, you know, I've seen, I still DJ a lot, and there's an awful lot of line dances and a lot of country western type line dances that are out there. And down South Carolina, if you go down South Carolina, they kick up dust. I mean, there are people. I'm just amazed at how many people do the line dance, and they know all of them. And so this is an alcohol-free event.
Yes, sir.
And, and it's a trail ride, but there are not going to be any horses, are there?
There are horses on the ranch, but it's not a trail ride. It's actually a field party because we don't want to misinterpret. Trail ride brings those horses, but there are horses on the ranch that you will be able to see, but you will not be able to ride them.
And so don't bring your horse.
Do not bring your horse. or your trailer, or any of that.
Don't bring your saddle.
Don't bring your saddle. That part. You can't ride the horses there.
Do people bring their saddle and they say, what horses do you have?
On trail rides, on the traditional trail rides, it is really about riding the horses, and they have a really good time and bring out horses. It's real, but we couldn't put that on
now.
This year.
Of all of you that are here, have all of you ridden horses?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Year?
I rode a horse.
No. Okay.
It sounds like you're scared.
Vic, you look like a cowboy in there. What's the deal?
No, sir.
You've not ridden any horses ever in your life?
When I was younger, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've rode a few horses in Philadelphia, and for those of you who know Philly used to have like the urban cowboys big time. And so, it wasn't for me. I'm not a cowboy, but I have played one on TV, is what I say.
Okay.
All right. So you got your event coming up, and you're going to be collecting these supplies for the teachers in our community.
Yes.
And so we're learning how to collect them. How can the teachers get them? How's that work?
We have a committee that's set to link up with the teachers to make sure that we get it to them. We're going to deliver it to the school. Once we get all supplies sorted and put in packages of what we want and breaking it down, we're going to get it out to the school. There's nothing that we want the teachers to do. We don't want them to have to be involved in anything other than receiving what we have to give them.
Have you done any kind of research to see what schools need things more than others?
We did, and that's what made us choose the school that we have chosen. It's definitely the one in the Linden area. We wanted it to be, like you said, but so we can make good use of what we are presenting to them. So we have done that.
Well, there's a residual impact of you guys doing this because there's someone listening right now and says, we should do the same thing.
Absolutely.
Somewhere else, for teachers. Let's get together and let's start something rolling. And let's see what people can do in terms of making this happen in the community on a wider scale. All right, again, we're holding you over. I got some more bills to pay. Vic, you got local news standing by? Let's do local news right now with CBS 17.
Good morning. I'm Greg Funderburg from the CBS 17 newsroom. Governor Josh Stein says DMV offices across the state are showing major signs of improvement. DMV data shows average wait times are down 80% since last September. The agency's commissioner says the lower wait times are largely due to low job vacancy rates, moving more than 300,000 transactions online and adding new scanners. DMV officials have previously said the goal is for customers to be in and out of the office in 15 minutes. After an all-day meeting, the State Board of Elections finally settled disputes in 20 counties about early voting plans. The board approved plans for 12 out of 14 counties to eliminate Sunday early voting. Sunday voting was included as part of compromises in Rowan and Lee counties. Republican board members questioned whether Sunday voting is necessary, while Democrats argued the number of hours doesn't matter if voters can't use them. The board resolved 8 county disputes about polling locations, including college campuses. This Saturday should have been a celebration for a Spring Lake teen. Instead, Harrison Anderson's family is turning what would have been his 19th birthday into a day of purpose. Harrison was a Fayetteville Technical Community College student. He was shot and killed at a house party during spring break. His parents started the Harry L. Anderson Foundation in his honor, and on Saturday, his parents will host a charity basketball game. It takes place at Ascend Leadership Academy in Sanford, where Anderson graduated. The tournament starts at 10 a.m. and will last until a champion is crowned. From the CBS 17 Newsroom, I'm Greg Funderburg.
Today we'll have a blend of sunshine and clouds with a high of 89. Thunderstorms arrive this afternoon, bringing gusty winds and heavy rain, and then the rain and storms will continue overnight with a low of 72. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with off and on rain and storms and a high of 87, and Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 91. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Thank you, Rachel. 77 right now in Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also in Anderson Creek. You're listening to News Talk 640. We're WFNC.
This report is sponsored by United States Department of Veterans Affairs.
My brother served. I wanted to help. I just didn't know where to start. Safeguard Veterans connected us with support that understood military life.
Support for veterans, families, and caregivers in community. Visit safeguardveterans.net and click on your city. Safeguard Veterans. Any door, the right support.
Visit Valley Volkswagen for special offers on multiple models. Through August 31st, qualifying customers can finance a 2026 Atlas with 0.9% APR for 48 months or get a $3,500 customer bonus. Finance a 2026 Tiguan with 1.9% APR for 60 months if you qualify or get a $2,500 customer bonus on select trims. For offer details, call 1-800-264-3212 or visit ValleyAutoWorldVW.com.
When you need furniture, why wait? At Bullard Furniture and Mattress, the savings are here. The selection is massive, and it's all in stock right now. From stylish sofas to restful mattresses, everything you need to refresh your home today. Get the area's guaranteed lowest prices on a multi-million-dollar in-stock selection of furniture and mattresses, available with free immediate delivery or same-day pickup. Plus, get easy financing options. Bullard Furniture and Mattress, locally owned and family operated since 1957.
When was the last time your CPA brought you a strategy that dramatically saved you taxes? This is Roger Harris, president of Whitehorse Financial. The two biggest robbers of wealth are debt and taxes. Our team of tax attorneys and tax planners help successful people legally pay less tax. If you have over $1 million in retirement accounts or you're selling a business or real estate, we may be able to help. Call 910-339-2625 for a 15-minute discovery call or visit whitehorse-financial.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Workers' comp can be tricky, but my law firm will be on top of all the complicated paperwork and sneaky deadlines so that all of your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. If you've been hurt on the job, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong?
I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code GAIN to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code GAIN to borrow up to $10,000. Use code GAIN to borrow up to $10,000.
Good morning, Fayetteville with Gilbert Bays. On WFNZ, News Talk 640 AM and now at 103.5 HD2. Your information crossroads, WFNZ.
News Talk 640 WFNC. I'm going to tell you right now, like I always say, Vic, the best conversations happen when the mics are off.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That's
and
better.
so we just talked about from our hearts. We're not going to tell you what we said, but we leave here with a different perspective about life from some of the conversation.
Right.
That's what I love about having folks come in with a variety of different background, different resources. And, you know, a lot of you folks will learn more about me when the mic is off than you do when I'm on the air. Because, you know, a lot of folks, all they know about me is it's a terrible situation. David, we got 3 bodies out here. Back to you. I mean, because all they know about me is a reporter.
Right.
They don't know the person I am. And the same thing is true with all of you, that everybody has a story.
Absolutely.
You don't necessarily don't want it to be a story that Tyler Perry tells, but it is. I say I got a story that Tyler Perry can tell, but we all have a story, and so we all should take time to make sure we understand who the people are that we socialize with, and you know, we either go to church with or whatever it might be. So these women right here are with the alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Fayetteville.
All right. Go ahead, make the sound.
Ooh.
Don't look like that.
Look, I got a daughter who's a Delta, and she wherever she's like, she said, Daddy, you just stop him now. You treat them right. Okay, we're treating you right. You're here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to promote the heck out of the fact that in September you are going to really help some teachers, and you got a trail ride that's coming up, and it's going to really impact folks in the Linden community.
Correct.
And you're asking folks to donate supplies. Tell us again, Barbara's the president of the organization. I'll let you have the floor here and the microphone.
Amanda.
What I said.
I've just been promoted.
Let me say this about that. I'm probably older than all of y'all in here, so I'm allowed to make a mistake. Amanda, boom, and I got your name. I had your name right underneath you on the screen.
Good.
Amanda Smith, tell us about the things that you're doing and why it's important to this community.
Well, it is important because service is what we do.
Absolutely.
Bottom line. But we're going to be very intentional about the work that we are doing in the community. We want to make sure that we can fill the gap when it comes to educational issues, economic development, when it comes to civic engagement or social action, when it comes to physical and mental health. But not only that, we know that our reach is broad. It's not just here in the U.S., but it's global as far as international affairs. And what I've just done is shared our 5-point thrust, which we make sure that we try to implement, and so that we cover the things that need to be covered when it comes to our community. And doing this trail ride is one of the things that we're doing to try to bridge the gap and to make an impact in education.
You know, it's been some time since I graduated from college back in 70, 75, from Central State, Wilberforce, Ohio. And I remember how active the sororities and fraternities were on campus. And we see it now at Fayetteville State University.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the
Absolutely.
HBCUs all have active fraternities and sororities. And it's a brotherhood or sisterhood that continues in life. And I think I was pledging Persian Rifles, which is a military organization. I never finished it just because it's not that I couldn't do it. It's just I just felt that it wasn't for me. So it's not for everybody.
Right.
But for those who want to be involved, it is there are connections that last a lifetime.
Absolutely.
Everywhere you go. And
Yes.
so and then on occasion the D9 get together and do certain events as well. And so, is there any of that coming up that you know of? And I guess the alumni chapters are different than the undergraduate chapters, or how does that work?
Well, they're not. We all have the same kind of mission. It's just that in undergrad, those are college students. And at the alumni level, they are men and women who have graduated from college and become members after they graduate from college, or they have been initiated at the undergraduate level and then joined a graduate chapter.
All right. Well, like everybody who comes on this show realizes at some point I give y'all the boot. I got to kick y'all out.
That's right.
That's what happens, and we're at that point. But before you go, let folks know the date of the event and where it's going to take place and who's going to give that spiel.
Okay. All right. Hey, I want to say thank you for your time, the time that you've given us, but I want to let everyone know we are excited to have them. This is open to the public.
Yes.
Open to the public.
Yes.
Everyone, we want you to come out and celebrate with us. It's at the Mosley Ranch in Linden, North Carolina. It is on September 12th from 3 to 9 p.m. We are going to have bonfire, food trucks, DJs, contests, and the ultimate goal is we are collecting items for our teachers in the Linden area. Come out and support. We are excited to have you.
All right, and I've got the flyer right here, and there's a QR code on there.
Yes, it is.
What does that take you to? How you can pay and get tickets and all that kind of stuff?
Absolutely.
Get
That
you
is how
information?
you can purchase tickets. It's on our website, on our Fayetteville Alumni Chapter website. You can go in there. It's on a Zephy account where you can purchase. But we want to know, this is something that we do in collaboration with the Fayetteville Alumni Delta Foundation. It is where we collect the funds that go towards what we do in the community. So it is there. Buy your tickets. They're only $35. Come out, have a great time with us. This is what we do. We are having a trail ride party with a purpose.
All right, well, look, ladies, it's been an absolute ball having you here. And it seems like fellowship in commercial and everything. And that's what it is. And so it's always good to have this kind of conversation. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much for what you do in the community. And good luck to you for your event. And you have enough time with this happening. We may reschedule to get you back out and give one last push when we get a little bit closer to it to remind folks one more time. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right. You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got Fayetteville's most dependable forecast with CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Today we'll have a blend of sunshine and clouds with a high of 89. Thunderstorms arrive this afternoon, bringing gusty winds and heavy rain, and then the rain and storms will continue overnight with a low of 72. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with off and on rain and storms and a high of 87, and Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 91. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Rachel, thank you. Right now, 78 degrees in Hope Mills.